Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Now, I have a story here that's particularly interesting. This is out of the Smoking Gun. Gucci files further detail hacking spree. Online outlaws archive identify scores of new high-profile victims. Let me go ahead and read the article, or part of the article. On January 6th, a hacking spree by Gucci, the online outlaw who has bedeviled Colin Powell, members of the Bush and Rockefeller families, Obama administration officials, and assorted other public figures, has been far more extensive than previously known. Smoking Gun has learned. A large cache of documents reveals that the illegal Gucci incursions have victimized scores of other high-profile victims, both in the U.S. and overseas. During the past year, the hacker has access to email correspondence, a contact list, phone records, personal photos, online storage sites, and a wide range of confidential financial documents, including credit card, banking, and investment statements. Now, here is what I believe is going on. Now, this also goes on and mentions a few celebrities, Robert Redford being one of them. Now, alright, let's go ahead and tie this into the whole banking fraud that is going on, taking place as we speak right now. Here's what's going on. Well, you have a private central banking system that is running out of money. The banks themselves are running out of money. There's a massive cash squeeze that's going on. And because there's a massive cash squeeze that's going on, we've really been having a lot of these hack attacks lately. Now, why? Let me pose this question. Why have we seen this massive hack attack occur in Target? Why are we seeing it occur in a lot of these banks? Why are these hacking sprees taking place? Well, and of course this very well could be an individual that had attempted to do this. But of course, we also know that the big private central banking systems are desperate for cash. And as noted during my previous videos, there is capital controls that have been put into place in various areas as a result of what happened to Target. Now, let me go ahead and try to tie this to the banking problems to this story. Now, you have the NSA that spies on everyone, and then you have the federal government and the private central banking system. The private central banking system, the government is going to the NSA and saying, we're strapped for cash, and this IRS is included in this. We're strapped for cash. We're broke. We have no money, absolutely no money. Even though we're printing. Once we were printing 85 billion, now we're supposedly printing 75 billion, but we absolutely have no money. We can't run our government anymore. There's a huge cash squeeze, so what is going on? Well, here's a thought, and I don't know if this is 100% the case, but I'm just going to throw it out there as a investigative journalist to try to figure out what is going on with these hack attacks, because it can't all just be one individual who wakes up in the morning and decides, I'm just going to mess with Target today, or I'm just going to mess with this store today, or that store today, or this bank. This has to be an organized criminal syndicate that is initiating these attacks. Now, you have the IRS, you have the NSA. Now, the IRS is saying, alright guys, we can help you out. And in the process, we can kill two birds with one stone. I can go after political opponents, audit the conservatives, to make sure that the conservatives stay in line with President Barack Obama being the narcissist in chief, wanting to stay in power as much as possible and want to make sure that his political opponents get pushed aside. So he uses the IRS to do that, but then he uses the IRS to siphon as much money as they can off of everybody's backs. Furthermore, and what I'm thinking too is, and I might be wrong, but I'm just throwing this out there, I believe that, from my understanding, conservatives on average actually make more money than any other political group in the spectrum. I might be wrong, but I believe I heard that somewhere. So therefore, it's not just a attack on politics. It's really the IRS trying to steal as much money out of the population that they know has a lot more money than the liberal Democrats. So we have the IRS here. We also have the NSA, that the NSA knowingly is spying on us. The government knows they're doing this. We as individuals know they're doing this. I'm talking to a device right now that's designed to do it. The internet's designed to do it. The internet was actually built by DARPA and the government back in the 70s to communicate between cities in the event of a nuclear disaster. So of course the same system that has orchestrated this fraud was the same system that built the computer, or built the internet system that we use to communicate over today. So I mean, here's a hypothetical thought. You have the government strapped for cash. They're going to the NSA and they're saying, you know what, we're broke. We have absolutely no money. Can you help us? And they say, yeah, we can help you. In addition to spying everybody, we're just going to use the general public as an ATM. Okay? So we're just going to steal from whoever the heck we want to steal from. Because that's just what the general public is. They're cattle. So let's go ahead, we'll do that, and we'll use Target as sort of a false flag event, or we'll use some other bank as a false flag event, whatever else a hack attack occurs. The Gucci hack attack, as this story has stated, the story that I'm going over right now. And you notice that in this story they're talking about high profile people that have been hacked. Now, why have high profile people, including Robert Redford being one of them, have been hacked? Geez, I don't know. Maybe it's because they actually have a little bit of money. They go out and they have their talents. They utilize their talents. They make a bunch of money that way. They're millionaires or billionaires, whatever, what have you. So they do have a little discretionary income they can spend. So, of course, the NSA is going to look to them and say, you know what? Money in the bank, baby. Let's go ahead and we'll steal from Robert Redford. We'll steal from, so-and-so, because we know without even looking at their bank accounts that they do have money. So the point of the video is to, and excuse me for spitting, but the point of this video, my mouth is a little bit dry, so I just kind of a little bit out of it, and plus it's cold, very, very cold here. But anyways, going back to my story, of course the government's going to look at certain segments of the population as one big ATM, because really to them that's what the population is an ATM. So these hack attacks are actually a really big deal, because they really are. The fact that they're escalating and that there's more of them and more high profile hack attacks that are occurring shows me, and I don't know about everybody who's watching and listening to this, but really shows me that the government itself is desperate. And like I said, I understand that it might just be an individual that's decides, hey, I'm going to mess with Target today, or I'm going to mess with such and such company or bank or whatever. But with all these hack attacks, it can't all just be one individual. It has to be an organized criminal syndicate that's employing these tactics. So what does everybody here think? I mean, I'm just throwing this out. I don't know if this is exactly the case, but to me there seems to be some sort of trend that's occurring right here. So please rate, please comment, please subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, and remember, you are your own superstar. Do not let mainstream media tell you you're garbage, because you're not. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and the story will be linked down below. Take care and bye-bye.